Hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? That's what you're wondering. Well, this is my Mal. Well, it's not actually my Mal, it's just called my Mal. And if you want to buy a present for someone in downtown Limassol, this is where you would come, because there's a massive car park, as you can see, and it's all free. But of course, once you get into my Mal, then your wallet is going to open. Why have I come to my Mal? Well, as I said in the previous episode, I thought I'd just pop in and buy a little present for Miss Otchin receiving out the booth. But don't tell her. Keep it as our little secret. And we are now exiting my Mal. And this is the front. Oh, look, I'm loving it. It's McDonald's. And there's a Bank of Cyprus as well. Ooh, if your name's Lady Andrea and Sir Mart, this could be that special place to come. Sir Mart, bring her in, get a nice big sausage and some chips, and then take her into one of the jewellery shops and, well, flex your wallet. Isn't that a nice facade on the front? Now, we are going to exit and go onto the ring road, and I think we're going to head down towards Ladies Mile. Why are we going to do that? Well, there's a girl who just happens to be in charge of the show, and she's our number one, and her name is Dame Anne, and she does like Ladies Mile. So we're going to get in this traffic to start with, then we're going to go around the roundabout, and then we're going to head down to Ladies Mile, especially for our superstar lady, Dame Anne, and well, see what's going on. Now, if you've watched the last few episodes, you would understand that the reason we're not in Paphos is because we've been to Larnaca. Why did we go to Larnaca? Because there's an airport in Larnaca. Yes, there's an airport in Paphos as well. We know that. But if you want to fly to downtown Tbilisi or Dubai, if your name's Johnny and there's a girl in your life called Lana, yes, you go to Larnaca. That's where you go. So, if you want to fly to Tbilisi, like Marika did, and of course our daughter, a little Laboof called Ella, that's where they've flown from. So I'm making a series of videos all the way back, doing some of Little Paul's adventures. And like I said, I promised to go and buy a little present for Marika when she comes back. But don't tell her, and hopefully she doesn't watch this episode, because I popped into the My Mal and, well, found something quite nice. Unfortunately, it's left me with not a lot of money. So, on that note, if you like what you see, want to hit the like, click that subscribe, and perhaps come back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness. And while you're at it, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform? That's where you can gift us a virtual coffee or two. And you can also choose to become one of our superstar members at only €10 a month. Google the magic words, Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me, and up will come our landing page. You can choose to read a little bit more about us, and of course, if you wish, choose to read some of the other comments and replies, and understand all these lovely people that like to gift that virtual coffee or two, especially for us. And a big shout out to Lady Lubika in downtown Warwickshire. I've certainly spent those 3 coffees and a few more. But thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, and of course Miss Otchin Receiviola Booth's heart. And Lady Lubika will be waiting, especially for you, in the Pelican restaurant, just like last time. And guess what? There will be a drink or two waiting, especially for you. Anyway, gridlock traffic. What can I say? We are going to get to that roundabout, and we are going to go around it, and we are going to head on the other carriageway, which doesn't have any traffic. And we're going to head out towards Ladies Mile. I think it's about 5 kilometres, so in English money, that's about 3 miles. And then I promise you, don't click off just yet, because you are going to get a spectacality of a view indeed. Straight out across the blue Mediterranean Sea. And it is a great view. And there's one or two restaurants along there as well. Now, the last time I went along there, which is what, a year ago, when I say a road from hell, it's not a road at all. It makes the surface of the moon, not that I've been there, but according to all these little shuttles that have been there, it's a bit rough. Well, it makes the moon look smooth. So if your name is Lady, oh, so sweet Caroline, what I would do if I was you is quickly run off and get a couple of memory foam pillows. But just before you do, pour a tot or two for the superstar, the legend known as Lord Nigel of the big guns. And I think there was a shop in the My Mall that was selling quite nice watches, and I do think I saw the Breitling logo there as well. So you never know, there could be a watch in My Mall. It's not My Mall, but it could be Lord Nigel's, because he could probably afford to buy it. Anyway, the Romeo and Juliet has finished, so the window is going up. There we are. So you're not going to hear concrete lorries and that. You're now going to have to put up with just little old me. And hopefully this man next to us in the Skoda will show a bit of courtesy. Yes, he has. There we are. What a nice chap. Yeah. Never slag off a man in a Skoda. They're always gentlemen. They really are. It's these Range Rover drivers, isn't it? They're the nasty ones, aren't they? Especially if his name's Lord Andy. And of course, he's got a beautiful wife. I mean, Lady Nat, she's lovely. She doesn't drive, so she doesn't cause any havoc on the road. But that Lord Andy, oh my goodness, does he like to stick himself up your bottom? There we are. Only joking. He's quite a good driver, and now and again he drives around in a Mercedes as well, because he's a clever man, because he understands that Land Rovers have a habit of breaking down. But luckily for him, he sells parts for Land Rovers and Range Rovers, hence why he's got enough money to go and buy a Mercedes as well as a Range Rover. Wishing you a great Christmas indeed. Now, here we are, see? No traffic on this side, because they're all coming from the Mall, which is over there on the right hand side. You would have thought, in their great wisdom, they would allow you to go the other way, but no. The planners, of course, they don't like cars, do they? They want us to walk everywhere, don't they? Yeah. So you go and buy a house up in the mountains, and they say, oh, you can't have a car, you're creating too much CO2, you should walk everywhere, or go on a bus. Well, that's a great idea, but when the buses go on fire, which they did in Cyprus, and you took all the buses off the road, then what were you supposed to do? Get an electric scooter, yes, but then you say that we can't ride electric scooters in any zone more than 30 kilometres an hour, and we have to have a hat, and we have to have a yellow high-vis vest. Not very practical, is it? Anyway, let's keep going. We're heading down towards Lady Smile. A bit of the port structure is around us, that's why there's not that many buildings around us. There's lots of shipping and all those kind of things. If you want to ship some drugs in and out, you know what I mean? Or perhaps a stolen Bentley or two, if you like Lady Andrea and Sir Mart, you can steal one somewhere. Stockton, downtown London, Mark knows all about that. Stick it in the container, make sure it's black, please. The interior, not too bothered. Well, make sure it's blue, because Lady Anna, my superstar in downtown Krakow in Poland, she wants it to be blue inside. Dark blue, navy blue. Like the blue Mediterranean Sea on a spectacality of a day indeed. That's what we want. See, container terminal. So if you manage to get that Bentley in a container and ship it to me, I can go and get it. See, and guess what? I'll even pick you up from the airport. Taking you back, might have to charge you for that, but I'll pick you up if you supply me with a nice black Bentley Flying Spur with blue interior, obviously. There we go. Right. We are now heading slowly but surely down to Lady Smile in downtown Limassol. I know it looks like a dump, but I promise you, it'll get a bit better. Well, fingers crossed anyway. Let's keep going. There's billboards coming up, and very slowly, but surely, you are going to get a view of the blue Mediterranean Sea. So don't click off just yet. And I've got a feeling this tarmac's going to end very soon indeed. So Lady, oh, so sweet Caroline, get your bottom on those two pillows, because I'm promising you, this is, well, it's not a road, but it's a ride from hell. There we go. It started, as you know, the tarmac is now starting to, what should we do, disintegrate. Hold on a minute, there isn't any anymore. It's just potholes and, well, what can I say? There we go. But there's a restaurant which does sit on the cusp of the blue Mediterranean Sea. Let's get into the car park and let you feast your eyes and digest, and then we're going to come back out and go along that. Luckily, we're not in Purdy the Jag, no, we're in a BMW X3. Not a bad car that I've chosen today, is it? No, because I understood that I had to carry Miss Ochingosivia LaBouffe, the baby LaBouffe, that's the daughter, our little Ella. She's not that little, to be honest. If you want to see her, go and hunt her down on her birthday video. Google these magic words on YouTube, obviously. Marika and me, Ella's birthday. And guess what? Up she'll pop. She's a beauty. Not quite as beautiful as her mother. but she is a beauty. Feast your eyes and digest. That is the blue Mediterranean Sea, and it's sitting behind the Oasis Seafood and Snacks place. And again, if you want to see that little taverna, Google these magic words on Marika and me. Ladies Mile. And guess what? We're sitting there eating a fantastic meal, by the way. The presentation was unbelievable. In fact, I liked it so much that if ever, which we will, open a Marika and me lounge bar, we are going to recreate it and put it on that menu, especially for you. A chicken Caesar salad in like a pita bread. You've never seen anything like it. Go and watch the video and you'll understand. It's spectacular. And the way it was dressed, oh my goodness, or undressed after we'd eaten it anyway. That's the port in the distance over there, and the hills of Limassol. We are off-roading in downtown Limassol, and we are now going to rejoin the Ladies Mile. I don't know why it's called Ladies Mile. Perhaps I'll have to Google it. Perhaps if your name's Mr. E, go and Google it and find out why it's called Ladies Mile. Perhaps in olden times they used to make ladies walk, and they used to say it was a mile. But remember, ladies often lie, so it's probably not a mile, is it? It's probably about 400 metres or so. And there's probably a woman's clothes shop or something down there. Not being sexist. Be careful, Mr. Paul. You might get deleted off YouTube altogether. Now, I understand a lot of people would like that, but there are one or two people who like to come back now and again. Of course, if your name is Dayman, she likes us a little bit, and we're wishing you a great time in downtown Hartlepool. We hope you're going to have a great Christmas. We know that Sir Peter's going to look after you, and of course Purdy the dog is going to walk you in and around Hartlepool now and again, maybe down to the marina for a lunch or two. What can I say about these roads? What can I say? Lady O'Suit, what do you say about these roads? Lord Nigel Big Guns, what do you think? You're going to look after her well? I'll bet he is. I'll bet Lady so sweet, he's going to look after him, and I bet he's going to serenade her in the morning with Oh Caroline. If you want to watch that video, go and watch it again on our channel on YouTube. That's where, well, myself and a couple of pains murdered it. But it was especially for Lady so sweet Caroline. This road is absolutely awful, isn't it? Is it a road? I don't know. I think we should go off-road properly. I don't feel it might be smoother. Perhaps we should go on the beach. If we can get to the beach, we will. But hold on, this is the BMW X5. It's not a Range Rover, is it? Although Range Rovers break down, so perhaps we're better off in a BMW. Yeah, but the BMW is not very good off-road. Yeah, maybe not. Anyway, rant over, Lord Andy and Lady Ness. Hope you're having a great time in downtown Shropshire. And perhaps just over the border, not heard from you a while, but I think you're still watching now and again. If your name is Lady Justine, and there's a man who likes to wiggle his rear end in his blue BMW, yes, Sir Andy, a very good morning to you. Look at that, there's a big bird taken off in the sky, just over yonder. Can you see it? Look at that. Where's it taken off from, I wonder? Must be the Akatori base, yes. You see? That's the Akatori RAF base over there. So that's a big bird that's launched off into the sky. Could be full of James Bonds and all those kind of things. You never know, dear. Maybe they're going to check into room 007 in the Alexander the Great. Perhaps Mr. Chrissy's going to book himself in. You never know. Now, I just received a message on my phone from Miss Altring receiving both. And guess what? She's just got onto a big bird. She could be on that big bird. You never know. She could be Agent 007. Yes. Watching Priscilla Booth from Russia with love. Anyway, let's keep going. Because I'm pretty sure down here there are one or two more restaurants. And in the summer, by the way, this place is packed, especially on the weekend, with locals, foreigners, and expats alike. Now, I'm tempted to go off-road, but I do understand that I'm in a BMW, and what does Lady Andrea call them? What do people call them? Chelsea tractors, aren't they? Yes, to be honest, I don't think this car's that much good in downtown Chelsea, to be honest. This road now is going, ooh, I don't really like this road, it's a bit, you know, ooh. Perhaps I should have come in the Jag. It would have been a bit smoother. So please forgive the camera. It's not my fault. It's the Cyprus government, because they can't be bothered to service this road. On that note, perhaps if you want to give us a virtual coffee or two on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, you never know, we can start a GoFundMe page and everyone can contribute and we can tarmac this road and we can video it. And guess what? I'll even go on the blow knocks. Yeah, do you know what that is? Drop in the comments if you know what it is. I'll even go on the steamroller, especially for you. That's called the plage. So that must sit on the cusp of the blue Mediterranean Sea. I wonder if we can get to the plage just over here. Let's have a look, shall we? You're going to wish me luck and see if I get stuck? I've got a feeling I might do. What's down here? Can we get to the plage? Let's have a look. No, they put a railing to stop us getting to the plage. So we've got to keep going a bit more. So don't click off just yet. Stick with us. There's another restaurant coming up down here. Maybe from their car park we can get a view out into that blueness, out into the abyss. And you can get a view to die for. So stick with us. I'm doing, what speed am I doing? 15 kilometres an hour. And this BMW is not liking it at all. There's little lights coming up, go, ooh, traction control. Perhaps I should switch it off. We can get a better thing. Well, how do you say that? Oh my goodness. Come on, drop in the comments. How do you say that? Aplostara. Aplostara? Could be. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? And one thing's for sure, it has got a great view out into the blueness of the blue. See, no man in BMW. See? And he's thinking to himself, oh my goodness, what did I bring my new BMW down here for? It's because you're an idiot. There we go, see? So that makes two of us. At least there's a couple of idiots on this road, and there's a few more cars down there as well. So there's a lot of stupid people driving in and around Paphos. Oh, sorry, Limassol. We're in Limassol. I'm confused. I'm out of my comfort zone. Can we get to the beach that way? No, they put a barrier. I don't think they want us to go on the beach, do they? Strange. Well, they don't mind you going on the beach, obviously. They just don't want you driving up and down it. So I suppose there's a bit of logic in there. Because us locals, we do like to get as close to where we want to go as possible. So in other words, if you want to sunbathe right on the cusp of the blue Mediterranean Sea, that's where we would park. And of course there would be nowhere else for anyone to sunbathe, would there? So there's a man in a Range Rover. You wonder, whenever you see a Range Rover that's stopped, has it broken down, don't you? This is a nice restaurant as well, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh my goodness, a posh round here, isn't it? Dayman, next time you're in town, guess what? We'll take you for a little drive down to the Ladies' Mile. And the bill will be on you. Only joking, Dayman, only joking. Let's keep going. This road's a bit better now, see? They put a bit of sand on it. And the rains came along and, what can I say? They put all these barriers up. So don't click off, because I am determined to get you a view of the blueness of that blue Mediterranean Sea. Even if I have to dismount, especially for Lady Ali, I will, because I want you to get that view, because it's beautiful. So stick with us. There's another restaurant coming up here. I wonder if we can get into their car park. You never know, we might burgle them while we're here. What's this one called? This is called the Oceana. See, I can say that. Yeah, it means ocean, doesn't it? But they're confused, because the Mediterranean is not an ocean, it's a sea, isn't it? Yes, right. So they should have called it the sea, shouldn't they? Sea Lady Miles Beach. Let's have a look. It's nice, you know. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Ooh, lovely. That is lovely, isn't it? Isn't that very, very nice? Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is the blue Mediterranean Sea. And it is waiting, especially for you. You can come and play volleyball here as well. Wow. Not bad, eh? Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very, very soon. Indeed. I'm going to let you watch a little bit more, because over there, if you look carefully, look at that. There's a bunch of birds, feathered variety, and they're having a great view as well. Look at that. And of course, that is looking back now towards the coastline of all the new buildings. Look at that for a skyline in downtown Limassol. It does look spectacular, doesn't it? It really, really does. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very, very soon indeed.